on, guys? Welcome back to the Patience Page YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. In this video, I want to go over the OTCMarkets.com page. There's a lot of newer traders that are not familiar with the page or doesn't even know the page exists. So I think this will be very helpful for them. If you are familiar with the page, watch the video anyway, because there's a few tips in there I want to give throughout the site that you might not have caught or might not know. So give it a watch either way. The link, OTCMarkets.com. As soon as you pull it up, you'll have your little quote box. That's where you're putting the ticker symbol. So we're going to use SDRC as an example. Just click on it. And here's all the info you need to know about SDRC. You have what tier they're trading at. You have the verified profile, transfer agent, verified. If it is verified, same thing, a verified profile. If it's not, they just won't be there. PPS. You got the ticker symbol and the name, and then you have all these submenus. The main ones I use are company profile, which gives you the business subscription, addresses, numbers, websites, emails, company offices and contacts, everything. Search and read the entire thing. Products and services, company facilities, everything is under company profile. Security details is your share structure. Your market cap, your AS, your OS, restricted, unrestricted. The float, here's your first tip that I was talking about, the float. If this was outdated, which this one is not, this is one just from November. If it was outdated, and if even if it wasn't here, there's a lot of share structures you'll see that have no float. Use the unrestricted. That is the closest thing you'll find to the float if the float's not there. Okay? Outdated, like 2020 or 2019, or if it's not even here, unrestricted. You could also check your latest filing. That'll have the float in it also. But if you just check in here, outdated, not there, unrestricted is going to be your float. That's the closest thing you'll get to the float. Then you got your transfer agent. Corporate actions. Has this company ever had name changes or symbol changes, CEs, everything? This will tell you. So let's just click name changes. Perfect. This one had one in 2003. It'll tell you exactly what it was and what it is. Any dividends and splits. I always check the splits if I don't know, and it'll say right here, no splits. So on the security details, that's pretty much all you need to know. News. Here's all your news that was released on OTCMarkets.com. Second tip. If they had news that was released on another news source and not OTC Markets, it's not going to be listed here. Keep scrolling till you see news here underneath it, and that's where it'll be listed. Now, this was listed on both AccessWire and OTC Markets. That's why it's listed on both here. If it wasn't, if this was not released on OTC Markets, this would not be here. It would only be down here. So you'd be looking at this like everyone's posting about news, and all you see is 1220. And you're like, what the heck, I don't see the news anywhere. Keep scrolling. It's down here. That means it was released on AccessWire, but it wasn't released on OTC Markets. So keep that in mind. Always check the bottom after the OTC Markets news. And then you want to look at your disclosures, which is your filings, your annuals, and your quarterlies, and everything else. If they were SEC reporting, like 10Qs and 10Ks, it'd be listed down here. So you got alternative reporting, OTC Markets. If they file directly to the SEC, it'll be down here. All you need to know, okay? That's all the info you need to know about the company is listed right here. Other things you can look for on this website. This is what I use. Don't get overwhelmed. I don't use any of that. Okay, this right over here. Current market. This is the latest dollar volume on the latest trading day. So this is all from Friday. Dollar volume, share volume, the amount of trades. You probably see people post this a lot. Okay, this is where they're getting it from. And it does update throughout the day. Trades, advances, decliners. You have your most active from Friday, advances, and decliners. I use this a lot as well, just to see. Most active, you click more. It'll sort it by dollar volume, which is what you want to look at. Okay, you always want to search by dollar volume. And this will give you all the most active from Friday, in dollar volume order. Then you can go to your advancers. Same thing, hit more, hit all, and this will give you all the advancers. This one is sorted by percent change, but you still want to look at the dollar volume. So say you're looking at APQT, and you see, wow, 600% change. Look at the dollar volume, okay? $294. So this is important. Always look at the volume. If you can't search by dollar volume, go by the dollar volume. Okay, this is good. This is the advances. So it's going to go by percent changes. Okay. Same thing with decliners. Hit more, hit all, and this is all your decliners from Friday. Okay, from percent wise down. So, but look at the dollar volume. Don't just go by this. You got to look at both. Okay, that's a good way to DD. Other submenus that I use. Compliance statistics. You got your stock promotions, shell status, splits, company name changes, CEs, and suspensions. Just scroll and it'll show you the date, the symbol, and what, if this company name change, will give you the new symbol and the new company name if it had both symbol and company name change. Stock promotions, everything, suspensions, CEs, you want to check them all, okay? These are important, especially the suspensions. Lately, the C's are pretty important too. Corporate actions I use. Remember I showed you the corporate actions on SDRC? This would be for the entire OTC. All right? From symbol changes, company name changes, just keep scrolling down. This is the biggest one I use is tier changes. And it'll tell you, old tier, new tier. Check the date. So everything from Friday, this is all the tier changes from Friday. So this one was gray to pink, limited to pink, expert to pink. All this is down till about here, and this was Thursday. Very good stuff to know while you're searching different tickers. You have your news, all your news, and all your financial reports, and all your SEC filings, as in 8Ks, 10Qs, 10Ks, all stuff like that. This is probably the page you want to leave open if you're using this, and just refresh it every once in a while. If you're not subscribed to another news source, you can just use this, and just you gotta keep hitting refresh. But if you don't want to pay for any other news sources, this is the one you want to use. And as in submenus, all the ones I showed you, and this is the big one that I'm not sure if a lot of you know. Some of you, I'm sure a lot of you do, but if you don't, stock screener. Say you don't know much about dubs, you don't know many tickers in dubs, and you want to find some. This is what you want to use. And best of all, this is free. Okay? So, you come over here, here's all your options. QX, QB, pink. You want to search pink tickers. Now, you're a little nervous with limited, so you want to hit the arrow here, and you want to search just pink current tickers. Okay, you got 7,000 of them, but we'll narrow that down. Security types, you just want to search common stock. You don't gotta search the rest. See how that narrowed down a ton? So, country, I just leave that. Industry, if you want to search by a specific industry, you could search any industry you want that they have listed. Okay, you have agricultural services, air transportation, anything. Scroll with anything you want to search by. I'm just gonna leave it at all for now, just to show you guys. Then you could search by price change. You could add volume. So say you want to search all the dubs. Always do the 0 point. We'll do 001. And if you want to search all the dubs, we'll go 0.0099. So here's all your pink current dubs from 001 to 0099. 230 of them. So if you had no clue about any ticker, this is the way to do it. Okay? And then you could sort of here how you want to sort it by. You can sort it by change percent. You can sort it by price. So everything from 001 up. Or you could search by volume. You could also change the volume over here. Say, there's a lot with 0. So say you want to start with 500,000. So this is the least amount of volume you'll get is 500,000. Okay, so if you click it going from the other way, 500,000 up. All your tickers. I had at least 500,000 volume on the last trading day. And this is a great way to find plays. And it's free, so you really don't get better than that. And that's pretty much all I use on this site that you really need, guys. Okay? We went through all these, the current market, the compliance, statistics, the corporate actions, the news, and the screener. And we went over all the info on each specific ticker, the company profile, the share structure, the news, the filings, the current tier, verified profile, transfer agent. Everything is right here. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's a quick breakdown of the site. It's very, very helpful. If you weren't familiar with it, or if you didn't even know about it, hopefully this helped. If you did know about it, hopefully those little tricks, well, not really tricks, but tips, helped you guys out a little bit. If you liked the video, give it a like. If it helped you, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.